Mhm. And so in this sense, I went to the police in June 2024. I got arrested for a day. I had an interrogation with the military police, and the prosecution was started. But the interesting thing about this prosecution is that at this stage, 6 months later, we're still at the same point as 6 months ago. They're saying that they're still investigating the evidence I handed in, which shows me that there is like more going on in the background, and my lawyer agrees. And this is basically they're afraid of finishing this prosecution because it would lead to a political scandal. I would use the punishment, any punishment, if it's a small one or a big one, which can be 3 years of prison. I want to use this to make a scandal, to stand up even more for Ukraine, because this is not right. We have to fight for democracy, all of us, not just Europe, but also Switzerland as part of Europe. And so in this moment, it's still on hold. It's not going forward with the prosecution. And at the same time, during this 6 months I spent here in Switzerland at this point, I could meet up with different politicians who are also working in the parliament in the building behind me. And one of them, Jon Pult, he started a parliamentary initiative for amnesty for all Swiss fighters who fought for Ukraine in Ukraine during the past 10 years, but especially during the past 3 years of the big invasion. And this amnesty will be start will be started to be processed in February 2025, so in 2 months. But again, they try to make it as slow as possible, because if they grant amnesty to the Swiss fighters who fought for Ukraine, it's again a very strong political statement. It would mean that Switzerland supports the fight against Russia by pardoning Swiss fighters who fought for Ukraine. In that sense, at this point, Switzerland prefers neutrality and a neutral stance. So both cases will be a very slow process if they will be finished. But I don't care, because this current situation allows me to be free, to act like a free man, and this is the reason why I will soon go back to Ukraine.